Okay, so the price of gold and silver have dropped the past little bit. Let's talk about it. Okay, we've had a nice drop in price with gold and silver. They're down quite a bit this past week. And I'm still buying gold, I'm still holding off on silver. Nothing's really changed. Sticking to that plan of basically buy up as a lot of silver below $25 an ounce. Hold off above $25 an ounce. Well, I still buy silver, just not stacking it. I collect the odd piece here and there. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. And stacking gold. I'd like to add some more gold to my stack. This is my long-term savings, so yeah, I want to keep adding to that. I've almost got an ounce so far this year already with the 20 grams of two 10-gram bars, sorry. And then I also got everything else this year, the peso, the 25th. I've gotten those 1/10 of a gram bars for the $10 a week challenge. So I'm up over 2/3 of an ounce of gold so far this year. Pretty happy about that, although I did sell some silver to get them. I'm kind of right where I started the year at with silver because I bought a decent amount in January. I bought stuff to melt and all that. And then, yeah, so you have some of that melted. And yeah, such as the bar here, such as the beaver chunk on top there. So there's quite a bit of stuff that I have gotten this year, but I've also sold some to get gold once the prices have gone up. And yeah, because when the price of silver went up and the price of gold goes way down, I just did a swap. I sold my silver about 8% higher than the highest I've ever paid for any maples, and then I got gold. That's kind of what happened there. So that's a bit of just rebalancing what I've done and kind of prepared for prices to potentially go down. Who knows if they're going to keep going up all the time. Silver is up. I'm doing some risk mitigation. I'm a conservative guy. I just don't really like to take risk with my money. I don't like to. When I see great value, I buy. When I see the price going up, I'm used to buying at half the price. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold off for a bit. That's just what I'm doing. That's just my thoughts, my opinions, and the way my strategy works. I'm pretty happy with it so far. But when the prices go way up like that, I want to do some risk mitigation. I want to move some silver into gold. The whole point of stacking is you don't know what's going to happen next. And once the price has gone up, there's more risk to it falling. That's just kind of the way it works. A lot of people say, hey, this could be expensive now, okay, I'm going to take some profits. Because you also have to factor in, not everyone's paying the premiums that, as we are buying physical, we have to pay premiums to get each coin and stuff like that, where other people with the derivatives, they're just basically betting on price. They're not actually paying premiums and things like that. Kind of the way it works. And yeah, I'd love to know what you guys think about risk mitigation that I've done just right before the price dropping. And the ratio is still right where it's at before. It's not really like one's dropped a lot more than the other. But with a smaller market cap on silver on the way up, it can move a lot faster and there could be a lot bigger gains. But having that smaller market cap with silver on the way down, it could go down a lot faster and have bigger losses. It's not just, you don't get more reward potentially without taking on more risk potentially. That's just the way it works. My thoughts, just my opinions. I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. But I do hope you guys enjoyed. I'd love to know all you guys' thoughts and opinions, what you guys think. what your strategy is with that. If you guys are comfortable with the way you're in, not just gold and silver, but your entire portfolio. It could be whatever your holdings are. It could be land and everything like that. How you guys are feeling comfortable with your risk-reward ratio. I feel like it's a good thing to check over every once in a while. You don't want to be taking on too much risk if the reward isn't quite there. And yeah, just might be a decent idea to sell off some of your partial holdings in some assets if the risk gets too high and the reward goes down. I'm not talking about gold and silver here or anything, I'm talking about anything. And if an asset goes down, you might say, hey, this stuff here that's gone up, I'm going to take some of that cash or whatever, I'm going to move it over into this other asset here that has gone down, because now there's less risk of it. There could be much less risk of it falling typically when that happens, and much more reward potentially when it goes up. And you can find better risk-reward ratio in other assets that may have dropped or something from where you feel they're good value. Just my thoughts, just my opinions, love to know your guys's. That sums it all up. Stay positive. See you next time. Thanks. Bye.